Hey YouTube people, today I wanted to talk about community, and community is an amazing thing, and community is just a very important thing when it comes to being a child of God. It really helps us to remind us that we aren't alone when it comes to this walk with Jesus Christ, and it helps others, and it helps us to also give encouragement and to give encouragement to others who are struggling with their walk. And in the Bible, it tells us to do exactly just that. In Thessalonians 5:11, it says, "Therefore, encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing." And also, it says in Hebrews 10:24, that, "And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together as is the habit of some, but encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near." When it comes to the day drawing near, it means that Judgment Day, and then Hebrews in 3:13, it says here that to take care, brothers, lest there be in any of you any evil, unbelieving heart, and leading you to fall away from the living God. But exhort one another every day, as long as it is called today, that none of you may be hardened by the deceitfulness of sins. So, in this day and age, it's kind of confusing to really find a good church when there are so many. And it also gets even harder when you know that there is a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. And preaching the word wrongfully, interpreting it, and just leading many astray. And it says in 1 John 4:11 that, I apologize, it was John 4:1. 1 John 4:1, where it says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets are gone out into the world." So, and also it says that in Acts 17:11, "Now these Jews are more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word with all eagerness, examining scriptures daily to see if these things were so. So many, what does it say? Many of them therefore believe, with not a few Greeks, women of high standing, as well as men." So, when we hear someone speaking God's commandments, even when it sounds true in our heads, or others say that it's true, we must be able to pick up our Bibles and see it for ourselves if this is true. This is why it's just really important to just always read the Bible to just check for yourselves if that what your pastor is saying is true, and also just helps us not to be easily swayed by others, and to ensure that we do everything that is written in the Bible. And I just want to say lastly that anyone who is struggling out there with addictions or following God's commandments, is that just keep continuing your walk with God, and just continue to seek and pray, and hope you have a wonderful day.